Welcome to another game of AIG basketball. My name is Brian Hafferkamp. I'm the designer and creator of this game. And we are going to have a replay of the 2016 NBA Finals. This is Cleveland at Golden State. And this is game number 1. So let's walk through. I'm not going to go through a gameplay. I've got a slow play video about how to play this game. You'll see that it's not very difficult to play. And the game moves quite quickly for a game where you get to choose everything, right? So you can automate as much as you want. You can manually choose, who gets the ball, when, and where, and what. We got two good teams here. This is the 73 win Golden State Warriors, and it's LeBron and company in their first championship. I believe it's the first championship that they won. So let's go through the starting lineups. It's Kyrie Irving, J.R. Smith, LeBron, Kevin Love, and Tristan Thompson. That is the starting five for Cleveland. Starting five for Golden State: Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Harrison Barnes, who's balling out now with my Spurs, Draymond Green, and Andrew Bogut at center. So we have our subs here. So it'll be Shumpert, Jefferson, Dellavedova, and James Jones. So your first few off the bench. And for Golden State, it's going to be Andre Iguodala, John Livingston, and Leandro Barbosa, who was with Phoenix for a long time, Azeli, and Berejao. Those are sort of your first ones off the bench for Golden State. And we'll be doing some substitutions and things like that, but I'll try not to bore you too much with that. All right. Got our clock up here. We got our play results here, and we're ready to rock and roll. We're going to have Thompson and Bogut jump it off. We have red and blue. That's going to be so red will be for the Cavs, blue will be for the Golden State Warriors. So we'll jump it off here. 2 and a 5. So that's going to be 11 to 8. So the ball is going to go to the Cavs first. The yellow die is going to tell us who. So I'll mark the player that's going to take the shot. Or we can pass out of a shot if we want to. There's pretty good offensive players on the floor. It's not a big deal here, but then this is going to be our defense die, and this is going to be the die that we use for comparing on the cards. So that's how we'll do that. So the Cavs, first up, it's going to be Kevin Love. Love with an 11. 11 is going to be off the mark, and a 5 will be a defensive battle. The battle will be between our big men. So Thompson and Bogut, we get an 11 to an 11, and we have a tie ball right off the bat. So we're going to jump it up again between these two guys. An 11 to a 10. So the ball's going to stay here. And let's see who takes the shot. 6. It's our chance to give it to whoever. Let's give it to LeBron right out of the gate. 8 is going to be off the mark. A 2 on a miss is a foul. So that's going to be a foul on Harrison Barnes. I will keep track of fouls. Barnes, foul number 1. And I plan to keep track of just points for each person. I'm not going to do assists and all that kind of stuff. So we get a foul. That's a non-shooting foul. So coming out of this, it's going to be LeBron again, taking the shot. And that was an 8. 8 is another miss. He's a 7 on his offense, so it has to be 7 or less. A 5, it's going to be another rebound battle. This will go to Kevin Love and Draymond Green. Green with the 13, Love with the 7. So that's going to be a board to Golden State. Harrison Barnes with the shot. 10 is off the mark, but he does get fouled. He gets fouled by LeBron. So James with his first foul. This is going to be shooting 2. He has a 9 on his free throws. So that's a 2 makes. And Cleveland goes up 2-0. So Barnes with 2 free throws. Let's get it to Kyrie Irving. Irving's first shot is going to be off the mark at 12. That's going to be a missed 3-pointer. Chance for a defensive play. And we'll just leave it at actually a 6 is going to be, sorry, it's going to take me a minute to get into this. So that's a fast break roll. So let's do a fast break. As the missed 3 leads to a fast break, it's Curry on the break. And he gets blocked. So Curry is blocked by Curry is blocked by the power forward who's getting down that's a Love with the block. So we'll be going back the other way. Kyrie Irving again. And sorry, it's going to take me a minute to get back into the flow of things. Kyrie Irving with a miss, and a 6 is going to be another fast break. This time it's going to be Klay Thompson with a layup and a foul. So he's fouled by J.R. Smith. Second team foul, first personal on Smith. We're going to get a bucket. So that's 2 for Thompson. And he goes to the line for 1. He's a 10 on his free throw shooting. So he puts the Warriors up 5 with a 3-point play. Coming back the other way is going to be Cleveland. This is Irving again. An 8 this time, off the mark again. That's going to lead to another fast break. So let's go just these 2. 4, Draymond Green on the break, and he's going to throw it down for a dunk. So a 7-0 lead to start this one for the Warriors. LeBron with the basket, and he is going to put it up and in this first bucket of the game. So LeBron off to a start. 2. 7-2 is our score. 10 minutes left in the first quarter. 6, our choice. Let's go with Kevin Love. Love with a 4, and a 3 is nothing, so 4 is going to be a bucket. Oh, so you know what? That should have been down here. Let's go with Draymond Green, the bucket. He's got 4. That was the wrong team. All right, now back to Cleveland. We'll go to LeBron. LeBron with a 5. He is going to get the basket and a foul, so he's got 4 with a chance to go to the line. That foul's on Harrison. James makes the free throw, so he's up to 5 points. And Harrison Barnes, second foul. Let's get him out of the game, and we'll bring in Iguodala. So quick foul trouble for Harrison Barnes. Iguodala into the game. It will be Steph Curry. That was a 1. Steph Curry with the shot. He's an 8. It's a 7. He's going to get the basket as he takes it to the rim. That's his first 2, and he's going to go to the line. Foul on Kyrie Irving. That's 3 points. And Kyrie Irving, his first foul. Sorry. Should be 12. So we got 6, 8, 11, 14. Should be 14. And they have 5. All right. So we'll get into the flow of this in just a minute. It's been a while since I played. Kyrie Irving with the ball. He's a 6. It's going to be a 7, so that's a miss. 3 on a miss is nothing, so just a straight up miss. And back the other way. Steph Curry with the ball. He'll take another shot at 10. It's going to be off the mark, but he does get fouled. So he's going to go to the line for 2. That's 2 on Kyrie Irving. It's a rare miss for Stephen Curry. As he puts in 1, he's got 4 points. And Kyrie Irving with his second foul. So let's get a player in here. Dellavedova is going to come off the bench early. Replace Irving. Wrong guy here. There he is. So Cavs basketball. Dellavedova, he's going to pass. He gets it to Tristan Thompson. Thompson going up for his first one. He's a 5. It is a 5 and a 2. So on a make, a 2 is nothing. So Thompson with his first bucket gives the Cavs 7. Come back down the floor. 8.5 minutes left in the quarter. A 6. Let's go to Klay Thompson. He hasn't had a shot yet, so let's get over to Thompson. That's a 6 for Thompson. 5 is nothing on a make. So Klay Thompson with a bucket. He's got 5 points. And back the other way is the Cavs. LeBron with the ball. LeBron, their best scoring option on the floor. That's going to be a missed 3-point shot. That leads to a fast break. And it's anybody we want. Let's give it to Andre Iguodala on the break. A 3 is going to be a hammer job. As Iguodala comes off the bench, he gets 2 on the fast break. Down to 8 minutes left. 3, LeBron with the ball again. Missed a 3 his last time. 7's going to be a bucket for James. He's got 7 points out of their 9. So LeBron upheld the Cavaliers that year. Andrew Bogut with his first attempt. A 5 is going to be good. And Andrew Bogut down low with the 2-point shot. 7:20 left. We got the next move will be a TV timeout. This is J.R. Smith. Let's give him a shot here. 7's going to be off the mark. 3 is just a straight up miss. As play continues, the 3 is to Iguodala. Let's have him pass the ball. Gets it to Thompson. Thompson with the shot. A 3 is going to be up and in. And a chance at a defensive play here. So let's see. If the defense, this roll here is going to be 3 or less, then that means Smith causes a shot. So it's a contested shot. A 9 is greater than his defense. So Klay Thompson with a nice start to the game. He's got 7 points. And we're going to take a TV timeout at that point. And let's get a few subs in here. All right, into the game. It'll be for the Cavs, it's going to be Dellavedova, Shumpert, Jefferson, Kevin Love, Channing Frye. And for the Warriors, it'll be Livingston, Barbosa, Iguodala, Green, and Bogut. So last play was made by the Warriors, I believe, so it'll be Cavs ball. Iman Shumpert, let's have him pass. Jefferson, that's fine. Jefferson with the shot, a 5 is going to be off the mark, but he does get fouled. So he gets fouled by Iguodala. His first foul, 3rd team foul. And that is a non-shooting foul. So Jefferson again. Trying to relive some glory days. That's going to be off the mark. He does get fouled before the shot. Iguodala's second. And we're at the 6-minute mark for team fouls. So on the 5th team foul, you get the bonus. Let's get it to Kevin Love. He's the best offensive player on the floor. An 8 is going to be off the mark. And a 4 is a rebound battle. Rebound battles between Love and Draymond Green. Love with an 8, Green with a 9, and that's going to be ball to the Warriors. 3, Iguodala. Let's have him pass out of that. He gets it to Livingston. Let's see if we can get it to somebody else. Barbosa winds up with it with the time going down on the shot clock. A 4 is going to be up and in as he gets fouled too. So Barbosa. Let's get him into the game. As he gets a foul, and he is going to make the free throw. And the 4-team foul for Cleveland, that's going to be on Shumpert. His first, back the other way. Dellavedova. Not a lot of great offensive options out there right now. So we'll just let him take the shot. 9 and 5 goes to that's a miss. That's going to go to whoever we want. I usually give it to the big men. That'll be a rebound battle. 9 to a 5, and that's going to be Andrew Bogut out rebounding Channing Frye. We have our choice here. Let's get it to Draymond Green. 5:15 is left. 7 to Green is going to be off the mark. 5 is another rebound battle. That between Jefferson and Iguodala. Jefferson a 3, Iguodala a 4. And so it's going to stay here with an offensive rebound. This one, 4 is to Draymond Green again. Get an 11. 11 is off the mark. That's just a straight up miss. So we're back the other way with the Cavs. Dellavedova is going to pass. Gets it to Kevin Love. That's a pretty good place to go. Kevin Love with a 5. That's going to be up and in as he scores his first 2 of the game. 4:20 left here in the first quarter. Draymond Green again. That's an 11. 11's off the mark. And 4 is a rebound battle. That'll be between our bigs. 6 to an 11. And that's an offensive board for Andrew Bogut. As they retain possession, Iguodala with the shot. 7 is going to be off the mark, but he does get fouled. So Iguodala is going to go to the line for 2. First foul on Richard Jefferson. 5th team foul. So they're in the bonus. Didn't matter because it was on the shot there. That's a 3. That's a make. And a 12 is a miss. So Iguodala has 3 points. And we're at 3:40 left, almost to another TV timeout. We get a chance to get it who we want to take the shot. That's Kevin Love. A 7 is off the mark. 5 is going to be another rebound battle, this time between the shooting guards. That'll be Barbosa coming down with the rebound. And it'll be Golden State. 6, let's go with Barbosa. 5 to Barbosa is going to be off the mark. 4 is a rebound battle. Let's go to our big men. And it is a 7 to a 5. So play continues, and it's an offensive rebound. Draymond Green with the shot. A 10 is off the mark. A 5 is going to be another rebound battle. This time it's Green who goes right back up with it against Kevin Love. 12 to Love. 10 to Draymond Green as Kevin Love with the offensive position gets the board. This will be Channing Frye with the shot. 7 is off the mark, but he does get fouled, and we'll have some substitutions coming in. So that's the first foul on Bogut. 15 foul, so they're in the bonus. And we get 2 shots for Channing Frye, who's a 9. That's 1 make and 1 miss. So Frye off the bench with his first points of the game. And so let's take a TV timeout. We'll get more substitutions in. All right, substitutions in. It is 25-12, so early lead for the Warriors by 13. And coming into the game, Mo Williams, Shumpert, LeBron is back, Tristan Thompson, and Mozgov is the center for Cleveland. For the Warriors, it's Livingston, Barbosa, Brandon Rush comes in, so they go super small. Draymond Green and Festus Ezeli is into the game. I want to say it is Golden State, so that's what I'm going to do. Draymond Green, their best offensive option at the moment. 9 is going to be off the mark, but he does get fouled, so he's going to be fouled by Tristan Thompson. Thompson's first foul. They're in the bonus. That's foul number 6. So 1-1 to Draymond Green. 9 is off the mark, so they're not able to continue forward. Rebound goes to Cleveland. Tristan Thompson with the ball. A 7 for Thompson, but he does get fouled. So that'll be Green's first foul. That is team foul number 6 for them as well. So they're in the bonus. We're at 2 minutes left. Tristan Thompson makes the first. And the 7 is good. He makes the second. So Thompson with 4 points. We are, I think I already moved it. So that'll be Warriors ball, Draymond Green again. As he takes a shot, a 7's off the mark. 5 is going to be a rebound battle. That'll be to Thompson and Green. As Green follows up his shot, 10 to a 12, it'll be Tristan Thompson wrestling it away from Draymond Green. And we're back the other way. Mo Williams, let's give him a shot here. He averages 8 points a game. 6 is going to be off the mark. 5 is another rebound battle. This goes to our big men. And we'll say 5 to a 1. So 8 to a 5, that's going to be an offensive board. 6, let's get it to LeBron. 10, LeBron is off the mark. 3 is just a straight up miss, and we're back the other way. Cold shooting here. Let's go with Livingston, the point guard. He's going to take a shot. A 3 is good, as Sean Livingston, his first bucket. He is playing the point guard position. That's 2 points. And going back the other way, 27-14 is our score. Mozgov with the shot. He's going to pass. Another pass. 4 gets it to Thompson. And a 10 is going to be a miss. That's going to lead to a fast break. So final play of the quarter is going to go to Barbosa. A 4 is a layup. So that's going to be a Barbosa for 2. He's got 5 points here in the first quarter. And that will be the end of the first quarter. So we'll get set up for the second quarter and bring our starters back out and get this one going. 29-14. We'll double check our score as well and get ready for the second quarter. All right, and we start the second quarter. It's 29-14. Double check the score. A little bit of foul trouble here in the first quarter. Kyrie Irving with 2, and it's not Iguodala. Who is it? Harrison Barnes with 2 fouls. So we'll keep Brandon Rush in the game for the moment. Iguodala also with 2 fouls. Anybody playing LeBron James is going to be probably working foul trouble this entire time. So we may have to wind up switching around and put Draymond on him. So, in fact, let's go ahead and just do that. Draymond Green has 1 foul. We'll see. He might wind up with 2, and then we'll have to switch him off. But he's at least a better defender. All right. So it will be, we'll call it Cleveland basketball. Matthew Dellavedova, he's going to pass, gets it to LeBron. That's a good idea. Bronny with 8, and LeBron is going to miss. He does get fouled before the play, so that is Draymond Green with the second. First team foul of the second quarter, and just like that, Draymond Green in foul trouble. Let's switch them off again. So before the shot, so we're going to run a play. Kevin Love. Love with an 8 and a 3 on the defense is just a straight up miss. So coming back the other way is 6. Let's get it to Klay Thompson. Spread the ball a little bit. Thompson with a 4. 4 is going to be a bucket and a foul as he takes it to the rim. He's got 9 on his way to charity stripe. 10. So that's 3 more. He's got 10 for the game. That is a game high 10 points. Back the other way. Let's get it to James. King James with the basketball in his hand. 7's going to be good as he puts it up and in for a bucket. He's got 9 of their 16 points. And this time it's Brandon Rush. We're asking him to pass the ball. He gets it to Draymond Green. Green with a 4. That's going to be a 3-pointer as we have 4 here. That's going to be a 3-point make and a foul as he gets fouled on the 3-point shot. So he makes 3. That gives him 7. And he's going to go to the line as Kevin Love with a bad foul. Oh. Kevin Love with a bad foul, but Draymond Green misses the 4-pointer or the opportunity for a 4-point play, but it's 35-16. Dellavedova with the ball. He's going to pass it to J.R. Smith. Smith with a 3. That's going to be up and in as he gets his first bucket of the game. 2 points for him. We have 10:20 left in the first half. It'll go to Steph Curry. Curry with a 6 is going to be up and in for the basket as he hits a little mid-range jumper. He's got 6 for the game. Back to the Cavaliers. J.R. Smith again. He'll take another shot. This is 4. 4 is going to be up and good. As Smith with a couple of buckets here in the second quarter. Cavaliers finding the rim a little bit better. Let's get it back to Steph. A 5 is going to be good for Curry. He's got 8. And with 9:20 left, Cavaliers ball. J.R. Smith, he's feeling it. A 7 is going to be off the mark. That's going to lead to a fast break. 2 is Klay Thompson on the break. He gets his shot blocked. So we're going to go back the other way. 1 is to Dellavedova. He's going to pass out of that. Maybe he can get it to a better offensive player. Kevin Love, that's a better one. An 8 is off the mark, though. We got a rebound battle. That's between our bigs. LeBron, well, not the bigs, but our 3s. So that should be the other way. So 7 to James and 6 to Rush as he out-rebounds the smaller Brandon Rush. Kevin Love again. It's a 6. It's a triple or a doubles, and that's greater than his 5. So that's going to be a long 3-point shot missed again, leads to a fast break. This will be our choice. So let's call it Brandon Rush on the break. And he's going to get a layup and a foul. So that foul will be on LeBron James. Actually, we can roll to see who the foul was on. Yeah, LeBron James. Don't want to give it to him too unfairly. So we get 2 points for Brandon Rush. Rush coming in as the small forward. And I guess he's technically a shooting guard. He gets 2 points. He's going to go to the line for 3-point play. 6 is good. So Rush with 3 points in the game. LeBron James with his second foul. 42-20. We'll sync up all of our scores at the half. Realize there's so many things going on, you may not necessarily do a good job of keeping track of score. This is off the mark. This is going to be a rebound battle. Let's go to our big men. A 12 to to a 9. So it's going to be a defensive board to Andrew Bogut. And it's Brandon Rush with the ball. Coach is asking him to pass it, but he won't. He finally gets it to Draymond. After the third pass, you got to shoot it. So that's like the shot clock going down. That's going to be a miss, as kind of a wild shot from Draymond Green leads to a fast break. And it will be Dellavedova on the fast break. He's going to dunk it. I think we'll just give him a layup. And that will be his first bucket of the game, as the Cavs trying to get back into this one. We have a TV timeout at 7 minutes. Let's go ahead and get a couple of subs in here. Okay, looking good here at the 7-minute mark. So 7 minutes left in the second quarter, 42-22, 20-point lead for the Warriors over the Cavs at home, as they have dominated this first half. LeBron James with 9 points, but really nobody else threatening the scoreboard. We're going to go with so Dellavedova. Hold on. All right, just double checking this score to make sure I put in that last one. Let's go with I believe it's Warriors ball. So Klay Thompson against J.R. Smith. A 7 is going to be off the mark. 3 is just a straight up miss. So we're going back the other way with the Cavs. J.R. Smith now with the shot. A 10 is off the mark, but he does get fouled by Klay Thompson. That would be Thompson's first foul. Third team foul. So not yet in the bonus. And it will be 2 shots to J.R. Smith, who's an 8 on his free throws. That's 1 good, 2 good. So J.R. Smith now with 6 points, as he's been the only other real consistent scorer outside of LeBron. On the inbound, it goes to Draymond Green. Green with a shot, but he gets fouled by Kevin Love. Kevin Love's second foul, third team foul. And Draymond Green will go to the line for 2. 9 is a miss. 5 is a make. So Draymond Green with 8 points. 4, that's going to go to Kevin Love for the Cavs. 7 is off the mark. 6 leads to a fast break. So on the break, it'll be our choice. Let's go with Harrison Barnes, and a 4 is going to be a layup. So 4 points now for Barnes. Cavs are down by 21 in this one and need some help in a major way. Best player on the floor is Kyrie Irving. Let's get it to him. That's going to be off the mark with a 3-point shot that misses. 5 is a rebound battle. That's to Kyrie, who follows up his shot. A 10 to a 7, and that's a defensive board for Steph Curry. So 5.5 minutes left in this one. It'll be Draymond Green again. Let's get it out of his hands, see if we can get it over to, okay, Thompson is good. Thompson a 6, that's a 4, and that's going to be up and in for Klay Thompson. Thompson with 12 points in the game. 5:15 left in this one. Cavs ball. 6, let's get it back to Kyrie, see if he can put it in. He will. That's a 3-point shot that goes down. Chance for a defensive play, though. So Curry's defense is a 5, and a 7 is not enough. So that's going to be a 3-ball for Kyrie Irving, as that's actually his first points of the game, believe it or not. Part of why they're down so big is because he hasn't been scoring. Steph Curry with the ball, 5 minutes left. An 8 is going to be a bucket for Steph, and he is got 10 points. Back the other way, Kevin Love, excuse me, with the ball. Kevin Love has a 9 with a 6. That's going to lead to a fast break. So 9 is a miss. It'll be Harrison Barnes on the break with the slamma-jamma. That's going to be 6. So 51-27 as the lead stretches out to 24. Tristan Thompson. A 7 is a miss. 5 is a rebound battle. That'll be to the big men. As underneath, they fight for it. Thompson's going to get an offensive board. Leaves it here. 4 minutes left. Kevin Love with the shot. Can he hit a three? He cannot. 6 is off the mark. Leads to a fast break. And that will be Klay Thompson on the break with a layup. So Thompson now with 14 points in the game with 3 minutes and 40 seconds. That's actually 3:20, I think. So 3:20 left. It is Kyrie Irving with the basketball. A 4 is going to be up and in. Chance for Steph Curry to make a defensive play. 7 is not. And Kyrie Irving now with 5 in the game. Gets the Cavs to the 3-minute mark. We're going to take a TV timeout here, and let's get LeBron back in the game and make some substitutions. All right, so on the floor for the Cavs, let's just get a reset for the final 3 minutes of the first half. It's Irving, J.R. Smith, Richard Jefferson at the small forward. James will move to the power forward, and Channing Frye. For Golden State, it's Sean Livingston, Barbosa, Iguodala, Maurice Spates is going to be in, and Anderson Varejao gets his first action. What happened last? That's what we want to know. Kyrie Irving with a bucket. So let's go ahead and go with Golden State here. Spates, let's give him a shot. Why not? He's a 4. An 11 is going to be off the mark, but he does get fouled by Braun. So King James picks up his 3rd foul. It's going to be the 4th team, and it'll be Spates going to the line. He is a 10 on his free throw shooting, so that's 2 for him. Spates is center. 2. And with 2:45 left, it's 29-55. Kyrie Irving with the ball. Irving with a 6. That's going to be up and in. He does get fouled too, so that's Livingston with his first foul. 14 foul. And going to the line for 1 is Kyrie Irving. He's going to make it. That's a 3-point play for him. He's got 8 in the game. 2.5 minutes left in this one, and it's Spates. We'll ask him to pass the ball. Varejao will pass the ball. He gets it to Sean Livingston. A 5 for Livingston is off the mark, and a 3 is no defensive play. So we'll go back the other way with the Cavs. LeBron James. 10 is off the mark. 5 is a rebound battle. That's going to be to our big men, Channing Frye and Varejao. So a 6 to a 4 as Channing Frye comes away with the offensive board. 2 minutes left in this one. Let's get it to James. 6 is up and in this time for the bucket for LeBron James. He's got 11 here in the first half. And with 1:40 left, we're going to get it to Varejao. Let's give him a shot. He averages a couple points a game. That's going to be off the mark. Just a straight up miss as he misses it down low. 2, J.R. Smith. A 9 is off the mark, and that's going to be a rebound battle to our little guys. So Irving with a 4, Livingston with a 5. That's going to be a defensive rebound. With 1 minute left in the first half, it'll be Livingston. He's as good as anybody. 11 is off the mark, and a 4 is a rebound battle. That'll be between the point guards. A 6 to a 4. That's Kyrie Irving coming down with the rebound. And with 40 seconds left, let's get it to LeBron James again. And 11 is off. Another rebound battle between the 3s. So Jefferson and Iguodala. An 8 to a 6 as Richard Jefferson comes down with the offensive board. 20 seconds left. This will be the last play. Kyrie Irving with the ball. He waits till the clock runs down. He takes the shot, and that's going to be off the mark. Let's give him the fast break. Come back the other way. With 5 seconds left, it will be Varejao out on the break, and he misses the layup as time runs out on the clock. So at the half, we have temporarily 34-55 as the Warriors more than in control of this one. So let's double check our score, and we'll come back with the second half. All right, so coming out for the second half, it is an 18-point lead for the Warriors, 55-37 over the Cavs. The Cavs shot much better, scored 23 points to Golden State's 26 there in the second quarter. So Golden State consistent, and Cleveland looking for a big quarter here in the third. It'll be all of our starters on the floor: Irving, J.R. Smith, LeBron James, Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson, Curry, Thompson, Draymond Green. We're going to put Green on LeBron James, Harrison Barnes, and Bogut. So all the starters back in the game. What did we have last? We had a miss from someone. Let's go with the Cavs to start the second half. LeBron James with the basketball, 25 points a game, 7 boards, almost 7 assists. So that's going to be a 10. 10 is a miss. That's a rebound battle. That goes to our big men. 5, an 11 to an 8. So that's an offensive board right off the bat for Tristan Thompson. And a 2, that'll be J.R. Smith with the ball. 8 is another miss, but he gets fouled by Klay Thompson. That's Thompson's second foul. First foul of the third quarter. And that is a non-shooting foul. So we're going to have an inbound. It gets the ball around to LeBron. LeBron with a missed three-pointer, but it does get fouled. So boneheaded play by Draymond Green, who fouls on the three-point shot. So LeBron going to the line. He's just a 9 for his free throw shooting. That's 1, 2, and 3 makes. So LeBron James with 14 points. And with 11:15 left in the quarter, let's get the ball to Steph Curry. I feel like he's taking enough shots here. So 5 is going to be a make for Curry. He's got 12 points. And the lead is back to 17. To J.R. Smith. A 6 is off the mark. That's going to lead to a fast break. Fast break is Harrison Barnes on the break. He's going to get his shot blocked, and we are back the other way. So no harm, no foul there. Tristan Thompson with the basketball. A 6 is off the mark, but he does get hammered on the shot. That's Andrew Bogut's second foul. Already 3 team fouls. As maybe Cleveland getting a little bit more aggressive going to the basket. Thompson, a 7 on his free throw shooting. That's 1. And he misses 1. So Thompson with 5 points. And with 9:40 left in the third quarter, it is Andrew Bogut with the basketball in his hands, working on Thompson. A 10 is off the mark, but he does get fouled before the shot. That's Thompson's second. So gameplay slowing down just a little bit here. We will throw an inbound pass. Let's get it to Klay Thompson. Thompson with a 6. 6 is going to be up and in for Klay Thompson. He's got 16. That is a game high 16, as he is having a nice game 1 start. It's 5 back to Tristan Thompson, who's working on Andrew Bogut. A 10 is off the mark. 4 is a rebound battle. 3 goes to our small forwards. Draymond Green with a 9. That's going to be a tie ball. So let's tie it up or jump it up. Same process, 12 to a 10, and that's going to come back. It will be Kyrie Irving getting the shot for the Cavs. A 5 is a bucket and a foul. So a chance for a 3-point play. That foul is on Steph Curry. He does complete the 3-point play. That's 14 points for Kyrie Irving. First foul for Steph Curry. And that cuts the lead to 15. So got to watch out. They got some players that can get you back in the game. 10, he is going to be off the mark for Klay Thompson. A 5 is a rebound battle. That goes to the 4s. It'll be a 6 to an 8. So Kevin Love with the board. A 2 is J.R. Smith. Smith open for the shot. Actually, he's not. A contested shot, a 5. Potential for it to be good. Klay Thompson just a 3 on defense. It's a 6, so he is not stopping anything. And J.R. Smith has 8 points for the game. He averages 12, so he's right on track. 8 minutes left in this one. Warriors ball. Klay Thompson. A little frustrated by that good defense, and the shot goes in. So he is going to put this one up and in. J.R. Smith, good defense. But not good enough, as Klay Thompson on the contested shot is able to hit the bucket. So should be 61. 15-point lead. And Tristan Thompson with the ball. A 6 is off the mark. He does get fouled before the shot. That's going to be Bogut's 3rd. And that puts them 5 team fouls. That puts them in the bonus, I believe. So get a 1-and-1 free throw for Tristan Thompson. He makes the first, and he makes the second. So Thompson with 7 points in this one. 7:20 left. Warriors ball. 6 goes to whoever we want. Let's get it to Draymond Green. See if he can put LeBron in trouble. A 9 is going to be off the mark, but he does get fouled by James. That's James's 4th, and that is a problem. As LeBron James with 4 fouls, we get TV timeout here. So let's go and take that, and we will get some substitutes back into the game. All right, and 7 minutes left in the third quarter. We're going to have Curry, Rush, Iguodala, Barnes, and Azeli. And for the Cavaliers, it's going to be Irving, Shumpert, Richard Jefferson, Kevin Love, and Tristan Thompson. So still a little bit of scoring on the floor for the Cavs, but LeBron is going to have to sit for a little bit, at least maybe till the start of the fourth quarter. So he's probably out for the rest of the third. What happened last? I believe it was a 1-and-1 to Tristan Thompson. So it's going to be Warriors ball. Brandon Rush into the game. Let's give him a shot. He averages 4 points a game. That's going to be off the mark, but he does get fouled by Shumpert. Shumpert with his 2nd foul. That is the 3rd team foul before the shot. So that's going to be an inbound. Let's go to Steph Curry. Curry with 12 points in the game. 9 is going to be off the mark. That's going to lead to a fast break. That will be Kyrie Irving on the break, but he turns it over. So no harm, no foul there. And with 6 minutes left, it will be Warriors basketball. Harrison Barnes with the shot. 10 is off the mark, but he gets fouled by Kevin Love. That'll be Love's 3rd. And going to the line is Harrison Barnes. He's got 9 on his free throws, so he makes the first and he makes the second. A 15-point lead again. I didn't mark that down for Barnes. He's got 8. A 4 goes to Kevin Love. 6 is off the mark, but he does get fouled by Barnes. So Barnes returns the favor. And going to the line will be Kevin Love, an excellent free throw shooter. 82%. Makes the first, makes the second. And with 5.5 minutes left, Kevin Love just 4 points here in the game. He averages 16, so he's going to have to pick it up just a little bit. 7 is going to be good for Steph Curry. There's a chance for the defense to make a play. It's a 4. He needs a 3. And so Steph Curry with the contested shot as he takes it to the rim and puts it up and in on Kyrie Irving. 5:15 left in the third. 4 is going to be to Kevin Love. And let's let him take a shot. A 6 is off the mark again. This goes to a fast break. It's Steph Curry on the break. And a 2 is going to be a missed layup on the break as the Cavs dodge a bullet. It's Richard Jefferson with the ball. Jefferson misses. 4:20 left. Both teams kind of cold. Steph Curry with the ball. He's an 8 on offense. Yeah, that's an 11, but he does get fouled by Kyrie Irving before the shot. So fifth team foul. So going to the line is going to be Steph Curry, 90.8% free throw shooter. He makes the first. Ooh, and he just rattles home the second. So that's 2 points for him. He's got 16 in the game, only behind Thompson. And LeBron is on the bench with 4 fouls, just kind of watching everything happen. Terry Shumpert with the ball. That's not where they want to be. 4 is to Kevin Love, and that's a little bit better. A 7 is off the mark, but he does get fouled by Harrison Barnes. That's 4th foul on Barnes. 2 shots for Kevin Love. Oh my gosh, he misses 1 and makes 1. So Kevin Love with 5 points. 3:40 left. We're going to get a substitution here for Harrison Barnes. He's got 4 fouls. So let's get... do we have a power forward? Draymond Green. Let's get him back in the game. So Draymond Green is back into the game, and I think anybody else is in serious trouble. 3 for Irving, 4 for James, 3 for Love. The host of Golden State Warriors with 3 fouls. Draymond Green with the shot. That's going to be a miss, and the rebound goes to the shooting or the point guards. A 5 to a 7. That's going to be an offensive board for Steph Curry. A 1. That'll be Curry. Resetting the offense, taking the shot. A 7 is up and in. So Curry now with 18 points. And with 3 minutes left, we'll take a TV timeout, and we'll come back and make some substitutions. All right, so the Cavs are back on the floor. They're going to put their starting lineup in, and they need points. So they're down by 16 here at the end of the third quarter. They got Irving, Smith, James, Love, and Thompson. So their starting 5 is on the floor. They're taking a chance with James, who only has 2 more fouls to give. Livingston, Barbosa, Iguodala, Green, and Spates for the Warriors as Golden State gets Steph Curry out of the game. Something happened last. Was it Curry? We'll call it Curry. Let's give it to the Cavs. J.R. Smith with the ball. Let's have him pass. He gets it to Kevin Love. Let's have him pass. And back to Smith. So Smith destined to take this shot and destined to miss. That's going to be a miss. And we come back the other way to the Warriors side of the floor. Best offensive player on the floor is going to be Draymond Green. So let's give him a shot at it. 10 is off the mark. That's actually a 3-pointer, but he gets fouled by Kevin Love. Terrible. Kevin Love's going to have to come out of the game. So 3 shots to Draymond Green, who's not a great free throw shooter, but he makes the first, just 70%. Makes the second and makes the third. So wouldn't you know? Green with 3 more points. He's got 11 in the game. 2.5 minutes left. Let's get Kevin Love out. And we're going to go with something big. Tristan Thompson, Channing Frye. And they're in a bit of a foul trouble spot. So we'll see how it goes. They need this guy first. So let's go with J.R. Smith. Smith is going to pass the ball. He's going to get it to LeBron. A 7 to LeBron James is up and in. So 16 points for LeBron. I don't know if I moved that or not, but 2 minutes left to a 2. That's Barbosa with the ball. Barbosa takes a 3-point shot. That's going to be off the mark. And back the other way is the Cavaliers. So we're going to have Channing Frye pass it. He gets to LeBron again. And when you need points, just force feed LeBron. He's going to miss a 3. That will be a rebound battle between the big men. Just a 2 for Channing Frye, and a 7 to a 4 is going to be a defensive board for Spates. 1:20 left here in the third quarter. 2 is to Barbosa. 12, that's another 3 missed. And J.R. Smith with the ball. We're going to try to get it out of his hands, and into Kyrie Irving. That's a good place to go. So Kyrie Irving takes a 3. He's going to miss, but he gets fouled by Livingston. So 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th team foul. They're in the bonus. Kyrie Irving's going to get 3 free throws. He's an 88.5% free throw shooter. Makes 1, makes 2, and makes 3. And that cuts the lead to 14, as Kyrie Irving now with 17 points in the game. Sean Livingston with the basketball. Be a clear out for him. In fact, he pulls up and he shoots a 3. That's going to be bang, bang, bang. So a 3 ball for Sean Livingston. He's got 5 points in the game. And everything going right for the Warriors in this one. Let's get it to King James at the end of the half. A 3 is going to be good. Chance at a defensive play. Iguodala a 3 on defense, and he does not stop it. So that's James' 18th point. And that gives the Cavs 58, as they have not quite yet crossed 60 in this one. And tough game for the Cavs, as they have not been able to shoot the ball very well at all. So let's go ahead and total up everything, and we'll get the fourth quarter going. All right, and we are back for the fourth quarter. It is 74-58, so a 16-point lead for the Warriors. And this one is not very close. It was 21-20, so Cleveland actually outscored Golden State in that quarter. Things have been just going downhill for Golden State since the 29-point first quarter. Things have been going, relatively better for Cleveland after that terrible 14-point first quarter. So they were behind the 8 ball to start the game. Let's go ahead and get some guys in here. Sorry about that. I was just focused on the score. So Curry. And let's start with Brandon Rush. I don't know why. Might as well. It'll be Harrison Barnes. Let's just go Thompson. And Andrew Bogut. All right, and we got our starting 5 in. Actually, we don't. So let's go with Kevin Love. Some scoring on the floor. All right. Now we're good. We'll go with LeBron had the last shot. So let's go with the Warriors. Out of the break, it's Klay Thompson. A 9. And that's going to be a straight-up miss for Klay Thompson. Thompson has 18 in the game. But back the other way come the Cavs. J.R. Smith, let's pass it. Okay, Kyrie Irving, that can work. And we're just going to have to force feed their really good players. 5 is going to be a make. Opportunity for Steph Curry, who has a 5 on defense, to affect the shot, but he doesn't. So Kyrie Irving now with 19 as he gets to the rim against Steph Curry. Cuts the lead to 14. We get our chance to give it to Steph Curry here. A 10 is going to be a 3-ball miss, but that's going to be a foul on Kyrie Irving. His 3-point shot is a 7. So he makes it on a 1-1, 2-2, 3-3. So he's got quite a bit of ability. So first team foul of the fourth quarter. Steph Curry goes to the line for 3 shots, a 9, a 10, and a 12. So he makes 2 of 3. A couple of rare misses here for Steph Curry, but he's got 20 points. And with 11:15 left in the game, it will be Cavs ball. LeBron James, King James takes a shot. That's a 3-ball, and that's going to be up and in, as his 3-point shot is a 4. So LeBron James pulls up for 3, 21 points for him. And the lead is 13. That's a big shot. Harrison Barnes with the ball. An 11 is off the mark, but he does get fouled by James. That's James's 5th, and he's just got to. Where do you put him? I guess I can switch these two up. Let's see. So they put him on Draymond Green, who hasn't had nearly as many shots. Green with 11 points. What was the play there? Okay, it's 2 shots, right? 2 shots to Harrison Barnes, who's a 9. He makes the first, and he makes the second. Barnes now with 10 points in the game. He averages 11.7 on the season, so he's right at his average. Kyrie Irving with the ball. A 5 is a bucket for Kyrie, and he's got 21 for the game. Back the other way, Warriors ball, Andrew Bogut. Give him a shot. He averages 5 a game. He's got 2. This will be a foul on Tristan Thompson, so that's going to be an and 1 as he makes the shot. So 4, and he gets to shoot a free throw. He misses the free throw. So Tristan Thompson with his 3rd foul, 3rd team foul. 10 minutes left in the game, and 6. Let's get it to LeBron. That's a 6. That'll be a 3-pointer off the mark, but he's fouled before the shot, so that'll be a foul on Draymond Green. It's his 4th. First team foul of the 4th quarter. 5 will go to Tristan Thompson. Down low against Andrew Bogut. A 7 is off as he misses the shot. And we'll go back the other way. 2, this is Klay Thompson. Thompson with 18 in the game. And he's going to knock that shot down for 20 points. He averages 22, so he's right there at his season average. Thompson down the floor. We're going to pass that to King James against Draymond Green. That's off the mark. It's good defense by Draymond. And it'll be Warriors basketball. It's Green with the basketball in his hand. A 6, that is a 3-pointer off the mark, but he does get fouled by James. That's going to be number 6 for James as he's out of the game. With 8 minutes and 45 seconds left, they're down 15, and James has to exit. Let's put Kevin Love here. We'll bring in Richard Jefferson. He's as good an offensive player as we have. On the bench, not a lot of depth there for this Cleveland team. If LeBron James doesn't carry the team, it was he and Kyrie, and that was it. So Draymond Green is going to go to the line for 2 shots. He's an 8, so that's a 1 make and 1 make. Green now with 13 points. He averages 14, so he's right at his season average. Coming back down the floor, J.R. Smith. Let's see if we can get it to Kyrie. And we do. So Irving is just going to have to take the ball as many times as he can take it. 8 is off the mark. 5 is a rebound battle between our big men. A 5 and a 5. 11 to an 11 is going to be a jump ball. So we do it again. This time it's a 7 to a 10, and it'll be Warriors basketball. 8:15 left in the game. Draymond Green with the ball against Kevin Love. A 4 is going to be a bucket for Draymond Green. He's got 15. As he drives hard, he pulls up, he shoots a little 16-foot jumper, and that's going to be get close to lights out time. This is Kyrie with the shot. A 3 is good, as Irving with 23 points. Cuts the lead to 17. Let's give Andrew Bogut a shot. An 11 is off the mark. 4 is a rebound battle. That's between our bigs as he follows up his shot on the inside. An 8 to a 9. That'll be a defensive board for Tristan Thompson. 2 is to J.R. Smith. Smith with a 3 ball. That's off. That's going to lead to a fast break. And the fast break is Harrison Barnes on the break, but he turns it over. So that'll lead us to a TV timeout. And I think we will just leave everyone in as they are. Cavaliers basketball, Kyrie Irving with the shot. 12 is going to be off the mark as a three-pointer. That's going to lead to a long rebound and a fast break. That'll be Draymond Green on the break with the layup and the foul. So Kevin Love with his fifth foul. And that's 2 points for Draymond. So 17. And the free throw is no good. So just 2 points there. Coming back the other way. With 6 minutes left in this one. That was a 2. So that's J.R. Smith. He's going to pass. Thompson's going to pass. Gets it to Kevin Love. Kevin Love with an 11 is off the mark. And a 6 leads to a fast break. It'll be Steph Curry on the break with the slam as he gets out front and puts it in. He's got 22 for the game. He averages 30 on the season, so he's a little bit under. Still plenty of time to get there. 4 is to Kevin Love. Let's see if we can pass it around to Kyrie Irving. We get it to him. And 11 is off the mark. That'll be a rebound battle for our big men. 1-1. We're going to get another tie ball. So we jump it up. And tie goes to the home team. So that's going to be Warriors basketball with 5.5 minutes left. 2 to Klay Thompson. 7 to Thompson. He misses, but he is fouled by J.R. Smith. That's just a second foul for J.R. Smith. He's fouled on the shot. So 10, Thompson makes 1 and makes 2 as the Warriors cross 90. That's 22 points for Klay Thompson. 22 points for you, boy. All right, Tristan Thompson is going to pass. Kevin Love is going to pass, and they get it to Richard Jefferson. The old man at this point, 35 years old, Richard Jefferson. 7 is going to be off the mark. That leads to another fast break, as it'll be Steph with a turnover on the break. 4.5 minutes left in this game, 67-90. 3 is Richard Jefferson. Let's have him pass. They get it to Kyrie. Kyrie, an 8 is off the mark, but he does get fouled before the shot. So the ref points to the floor. He says, nope, it was before the shot. And only second team foul for Golden State. So 4:20 left in this one. Kevin Love is going to pass it to Smith, and they wind up getting it over to Tristan Thompson with time running down. 5 is good. So Tristan Thompson with the bucket. He's got 9. He averaged 8 on the season. Don't move that one. I think we're good there. 4 minutes left in this game. It's Steph Curry with the ball. 6 is going to be a good shot as Curry has 24 now. 13-point lead. Sorry, 23-point lead. Wishful thinking for the Cavs. 6, we're going to get it back to Kyrie. 4 is going to be a bucket. So Irving now with 25. And that cuts the lead to 21. 3, that's to Harrison Barnes. Let's give him a shot. 7 is off the mark. 5 is a rebound battle. That goes, we'll say, to our big men. And other way, 8 to an 11. That's going to be Andrew Bogut with the rebound. So the Warriors, a 4, that's going to get to Draymond Green on offense. And a 7 is a miss, but before the shot, it's Kevin Love, and Kevin Love gives his last foul. So with 3 minutes left, Kevin Love is going to foul out. So LeBron James, Kevin Love out of the game. Let's put James Jones in there. No, let's not. Let's go with Channing Frye. So Channing Frye, the center. Draymond Green gets fouled. That is foul number 7, so he's going to go to the line for 2, or for a 1-and-1. He makes the first, and he makes the second. Draymond Green with 19 in this game. And with 3 minutes left, let's get the scrubs in there. Up by 23. So this has been a destruction. And so we're going to run out some backups here. Sean Livingston at the point. Harrison Barnes gets a good clap. Iguodala back in. Draymond Green gets a clap. Bogut gets a clap. Let's get Varejao some time out there. Let's actually leave Barbosa. We got Ian Clark into the game. He gets 8 minutes a game. And we'll go with Spates. So Spates has had a few minutes here in this one, and he'll finish it up. That's how we'll finish up the game. So 3 minutes left. It's Cavs ball. 2 is to J.R. Smith. Let's see if we can get around to Kyrie Irving. We do. A 7 is going to be off the mark, and that's going to lead to a fast break. So 6, that's going to be our choice. And let's spread it around to Varejao. A 4 is going to be a layup. It's Varejao with 2 points. 96 for the Warriors. It's a 25-point lead with 2:45 left in the game. Richard Jefferson with the ball. Let's see if we can pass it around. Get it to our best scoring option, 5. That's going to be a bucket for Kyrie Irving. He's got 27. And he and LeBron have basically been the offense, 27 and 21 in the game. 2, it's Ian Clark. Let's give him a shot. 3.6 points a game. That's going to be off the mark, but he does get fouled by J.R. Smith. Just a 3rd foul for Smith. Ian Clark to the line for 2. He's an 82% free throw shooter. He makes the first and the second. So Clark on the scoreboard. He only played 9 minutes a game, but he gets into the finals. 5 is Channing Frye. Channing Frye. He's destined. And a 4 is off the mark, but he does get fouled by Varejao. 13 foul. But Frye was hammered on the shot. He's got a 9 for his free throws, so he makes the 2 free throws. Channing Frye with 3 points in the game. 2 minutes left in this one. We get a 3 to Iguodala. 7 is off the mark, but he gets fouled by Jefferson. That's Jefferson's 2nd foul. Iguodala fouled on the shot. He makes the first, and he makes the second. As they top 100 with 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Iguodala now with 5 in the game. He averaged 7 off the bench. He was like 6th man, 27 minutes off the bench. Kyrie Irving takes another shot. This time it's a 3-pointer. That's going to be missed. And coming back the other way, it's Iguodala again. As he puts it up, and he's fouled before the shot. That's Jefferson. 10 teams foul, 10 team fouls, so he goes to the line for a 1-and-1. Makes the first and the second as Iguodala. 7 points. Andre Iguodala, 32 years old at that point. Kyrie with the shot, young Kyrie, a 9. That's going to be a rebound battle to the 4s. And it will be an 8 to an 8. So we got a tie ball. We'll just give the tie to the home team as they get the ball with 2 possessions left in this game. Livingston is going to take a shot. 10 is a miss, but he does get fouled by Kyrie Irving. That's Irving's 5th. And he'll go to the line for 2, makes 1, and makes 2. So Livingston with 7 points. He averaged 6 per contest. Kyrie Irving's going to take the final shot. We have 20 seconds left, and that's it. That is a 3-ball. Chance for Livingston to possibly change that. He doesn't. And so that is a 3-pointer at the buzzer for Kyrie Irving, who winds up with 30. That is a 26-point beatdown for the Warriors in game number 1 against the Cavs. Halfway through the fourth quarter, LeBron James was out in this one. So let me go ahead and total everything up. We'll come up with the finals and close out this game. All right, so we are back with the finals in this one, and it is 107-78. Golden State takes a 1-0 lead. Actual score in this one was 104-89. So in our game, we had a 29-point win. In their game, they had a 25-point win. No, 15-point win. So 30 points for Kyrie Irving. That's a game high. 21 for King James, 8 for J.R. Smith. Love had 17 in the actual game. He was not as good here as he fouled out. He only had 5 points. Thompson about the same. He had 10 in the actual game. He has 9 here. Curry scoring a lot more here than he did in he actually had 11 points. 24 for him, 22 for Thompson, 10 for Barnes. Green with 19, Bogut with 4. Off the bench, Iguodala and Livingston both with 7. Livingston had 20 points off the bench in the actual game. So I don't know if it was just a blowout and he was playing a lot or foul trouble or what it was, but he had a lot of opportunities in the actual game. Maybe it was just foul trouble with Curry. That's why I didn't score as much. 5 points for Barbosa off the bench, and that is really all of note. They did get contributions toward the end of the game. So this is, you can see it takes about an hour. I mean, an hour and a half. It would only been an hour if I was not talking, probably. It's about an hour to play a game, and it moves pretty quickly. Once you get into the rhythm and the flow of everything, you can see how quickly things go. So this is AIG basketball. You can play. I have lots of different seasons for this. I've only released a handful. If there's a season that you would like to see, I have everything from 1969-70 all the way to 24-25. So if there's a season in there that you don't see, that you like to see, or that you want to purchase, feel free to reach out to me. Just leave a comment here on the video, or you can send me an email. You can even send a list of seasons. I have the seasons ready to go. I'm just dripping them out, just so that people can, kind of buy a season, play a season, and just dripping it out a little bit. But they're all ready to go, and they're all created. So I've been dripping out maybe one every month or two, and as people have requested seasons, I've put them out there as well. So this is 2015-16, I believe is what I pulled up. So 2000, usually it's the last, the last part of this year. So 2015-16 is what this set is. It'll say 2016 Cleveland, but it's whatever the end of the year is. That's the one. So 1970 is 69-70. 2016, as it says here, is 15-16. So we are finding our way through this series. It's 1-0 Golden State. The charts for this one are super easy. 1 page of charts. That's all you have. And really, this is the only chart that you actually need. This stuff down here is kind of extras for showing you a basic substitution, that type of thing. It comes with a clock. If you want to use a clock, you can use possessions. Each block is a possession, so if you want to do possessions instead. I did not do a full breadth of possessions. I only did 40 per 40 per quarter here. Let's see. Let's see if we can see what they had. Golden State, their pace number was 99. So that means they need 200 possessions divided by 4. So they really need another 10 possessions probably to get to where they need to be. But you can see that the game played out just fine. We were using the clock, and I don't know. Everything typically comes out just fine. If you want to play more possessions, you'll get higher scoring games. If you want to do another line of 10 possessions, or if you want to do a true pace number, so you add the pace numbers for the two teams divided by 4, and that's going to give you what you need for each quarter. You can do that if you want to. Yeah, I think that's it. So if you have any questions or comments about the game, just let me know. Hopefully you can see everything okay. I know, just you can see everything here, and these are our charts up here and everything. I keep all my disorganized bench over there, so you can see the bench, and then over here I just keep my score. And this score sheet does come with everything, so you can see that. Just off to the side, I'm just keeping score off to the side. So the game has a little bit of a footprint just because of the players. You can put the players vertically. I like to have them like this, just matched up against each other. You can change the matchups. You saw me do that very quickly. So if you want to just, put a different guy on a different guy, you can do that. And so you're basically, you're the coach. You're calling out who is going to guard the other guy. So if you want Livingston to be on Smith, you just switch those two. If you want Iguodala to shut down Kyrie Irving, you can do that. There's not a lot of great defenders on the Draymond Green is about the best defender that they have. I think he's a 6. Bogut is a 6. No, Draymond Green is an 8, so he's their best defender. So that's why you would put him on LeBron James. He's also going to get the ball quite a bit, so he could get James in trouble. If you needed to get LeBron James off of him, you could put him on a different player, put him up against somebody else on the floor. Harrison Barnes is a good one. So it's a little bit of a chess match in that way because you have all the different players and you've got everybody that got into a game. These guys up here, these are the ones who are on the team, but they didn't get into the series. So I guess this game, I just took the box scores. You can see that Bergeau played for both teams. So these are the guys who didn't get into this game based on the box scores. So I just kind of went with who was on the box scores, and those are the players I just kind of give myself a limitation to use. And if you want to have a quick look at how to do a substitution or a rotation of players, you look here at their minutes per game, which I include here, the MP, and you can kind of see, so the first 20 possessions, which would be the first 2 lines, so about the first 6.5 minutes, you have your starters playing and everybody else resting, and then once you get to that third line, so from 6 minutes down to about 3.5, now you're resting some of your starters, some of your bench are playing, some of your very lowest reserves are playing, so this is like your 20 to 10 minute guys. In the last 4 minutes, maybe you bring in more starters, you rest some key bench players, or you bring in kind of those guys who are, they get 4, 6, 7 minutes a game. You might bring them in for that last 4 possessions. 21 to 35 possessions is like 6 minutes down to 2 minutes. You're going to get TV timeouts in there. So I actually indicate those on the score sheet here, or the thing. So you can see the yellow is a TV timeout. These are actual times when TV timeouts happen. So in the NBA or televised basketball, you're going to have those TV timeouts, and you can use those so that if you have to, the action continues past them whenever the action stops. So a basket is made, a foul is committed, turnover is made, that kind of thing. So when the action stops, then you just take that TV timeout at that point, and you can use those to sub in players. You can also use timeouts. There's, everybody has timeouts that they can use. I want to say it's like 6 or 7 or 8 or something like that. Timeouts. Can't remember exactly. I don't think I indicated that anywhere. So you have timeouts that you can use in the NBA as well, and that would be for if you needed to get a substitute into the game, and the game you're not at those TV timeouts, but you wanted to get a sub into the game, you can call timeout and you can begin to sub people in. You can do substitutions after made baskets. So the offensive team can sub in people on a made basket. The defense can bring in people on a made basket or a turnover or whatever, a stoppage of play. So you can do those substitutions as you see fit. The game is super cool, I think. I worked with the AI. AI created the initial game, and then I worked with the AI to kind of put together a game that was a little better. The goal was a game that you could play in an hour that's play-by-play basketball. And it came up with this system of rating players this way based off of their offensive prowess. That's not always their shooting percentage. In fact, it's not ever their shooting percentage. It's just what kind of offensive player is this person? And then you use that to compare. And you can see, Irving with 30 points, James with 21, Love with 5. He should have more, but he just didn't hit any shots. Thompson with 9. That was about what he's supposed to hit. So 8 points a game in 27 minutes. I'm not keeping track of their minutes, but and I'm not keeping track of any other assists, rebounds, or whatever. But if you do that, you'll come out statistically close. It's a little bit gamified, but you gain speed. So you can see that this, even now with all this talking, the video is only less than an hour and a half. So normal gameplay for a game like this it'd be an hour and a half for a half. And we have finished the game long ago. So this game moves pretty fast and allows you still to have substitutions and all that kind of stuff. And it's so easy to play. You can move quickly through the dice rolls. And if you play with the 4 dice like I have, so this determines what player gets the ball. And that's determined by here. So basically, every player has a 1 through 5. So whatever their slot or their spot is on the floor, right? A point guard is number 1, shooting guard is number 2, etc. And then on a 6, it's your choice. You get to choose how you want to distribute the basketball. And if you don't know anything about the players, you can distribute it to the people with the highest offensive number. So that's sort of that's what that's for as well, is to let you know, hey, this guy got more shots than most people, because shot attempts is actually a part of that formula. So not only is Kyrie Irving a good shooter, which he shoots 45%, that's okay. 58% here. You would think, oh, well, that needs to be a higher number. It's not, because he didn't take as many shots, even though he shoots almost 60%. So that is a part of it, is how many shot attempts, how many points they scored during the season. So there's a lot of different parts that go into that offensive number. It's like a total offensive number. So if you don't know who to get the ball to, just look at the highest rated offensive players on the floor and get it to one of those guys. That really is it. If it lands on somebody like a 3 and you don't want them to take a shot, or you're okay with them taking shots until they get to their season average, then you want to say, okay, you got yours. I'm going to stop, having you shoot the ball. Then you can pass the ball, which is just roll again. And you can do, so the initial one, 1 pass, 2 passes, on the second pass, whoever winds up with the ball has to take the shot. So that's like you're moving the ball around in the offense, and the shot clock is going down, and that last person who has it on the third roll has to take the shot. So if it winds up on one of these guys, then it just winds up on one of those guys. So if you want to keep some of that randomness and still try to get it to your best players and work the ball, then you can do that. So super fun game, I think, and one that I like to just kind of keep on the channel every once in a while, just because I know there's a lot of seasons available. Just not quite on the website yet, but if you all are super excited about this, I'll release them all, and we'll just, you'll be able to pick and choose whichever seasons you want. Literally 70s, 80s, 90s, the aughts, the teens, all the way up until this last season. So I literally have all of the NBA from 69, 70 to today. And so there's a good mixture of seasons out there right now. 2 in the 80s, 1 or 2 in the 90s, there's a couple in the aughts. There's a season, actually the next season, 16, 17 is out there. And then the last 2 NBA seasons, I think, are on there. And then, earlier basketball, so 73, 74, something like that. So you can check out more of those games in the playlist that I have. There's also a how-to kind of tutorial to play. And on top of that, the seasons are extremely reasonable. Can't remember. I think they're $10. Let me just double check and make sure. So AIG basketball seasons are $10. So you get every player carded for whatever season that is for just $10. So we have 82-83, 73-74, 2017-18, 69-70 is available, 24-25, 79-80, and 85-86. So that's what we have on the website right now. And like I said, I can release any seasons between 70 and today. So just let me know if there's a season that you're looking for. And for $10, you get all the components that you need. You get all the players carded, and you simply cut them out. You get the score sheet. You get the full game guide, which actually has a lot more depth. There's some different things that you can do. And on top of that, there's a quick play game, which if you look in the AIG basketball playlist, you can see the quick play game. It utilizes the same numbers, the same offensive numbers, and is very intuitive and easy to play. You can do substitutions. You can just play with starters just to do a quick game to figure out who's the winner. Or you can do full-on substitutions and mark out, okay, like I'm going to plan out every quarter, these people are going to play this many minutes, et cetera, et cetera. So it's actually quite detailed and not hard to play. Just the setup can be a little as detailed as you want. You can also have some strategies like double teaming players and stuff like that in there to try to get the ball out of a particular player's hand. So there's a little bit of a defensive strategy there that goes with the quick play game as well. So check those out. And I don't have a proper demo, but $10, I know that can be a lot for people, but it's actually quite a reasonable game for a PDF game. And what I do is I just print out the teams that I want. And if you just kind of did that all along and then just allow yourself to kind of keep the extras over to the side until you need those teams, you'll wind up kind of playing through and printing out a little bit at a time. That way you don't have to cut a bunch of 300 or 400 players all at the same time. If you want to do that, I think that that's totally cool. That's just not usually the way I do it. I usually just am playing a series or playing out a particular number of team games for my team. I'm a Spurs fan, so anything late 90s to late aughts is like my time for the Spurs. I love to play the Jordan Bulls through the 90s. They're a lot of fun to play. And can't think. So obviously playing the Celtics and the Lakers matchups from the 80s, that's a lot of fun as well. The Sixers had a great team. early to mid 80s. And I really enjoy playing modern basketball too, so I keep up. Wemby's my guy. And they're finally playing well this year, so I've been keeping up a lot more with what's going on with modern basketball. And so if you like modern basketball games, I think this will be right up your alley with modern seasons. I'm committed, just like every other game, to create modern seasons for the game. All right, I think that's going to be it from here. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, click on subscribe. We're up over 500 subscribers now, which unlocks some different things that we can do and maybe other ways for you to participate rather than just subscribe and to give a thumbs up. So if you're interested in supporting more of what we're doing and doing that through the YouTube platform, we'll have some other things like super chats and different stuff like that that you can participate in, and maybe we can begin to do a little bit more live kind of stuff. Life doesn't always let me do that. I mean, today I have a day off, so I'm able to do a little bit more, but some people have expressed some interest in me doing more live kind of things. So we'll see if that can work out or not. My best time is really like early morning, so I don't know how that will work out, but maybe on a Saturday or Sunday or something in the afternoon or evening, we could put together a 1 hour live session to just kind of shoot the breeze, talk, get to know each other, ask your questions about any of the games or kind of what I was thinking or whatever you want to know about some of the games that I'm making. I do want to be open to you about that. And open and available to you. So you can always reach out to me by email and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. So, all right, I think we'll cut it off here. So 107.78, right? 107.78 is the score. And that will be a 1-0 series lead for Golden State. So we'll follow up with more in this series. So pay attention to that. So if you're interested, just be looking for more from this series. All right. I think that's it from here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.